Rachel. Play if you want to. Oh, yeah.
What's up, thick Latino MILF? What I see? What's in my see? Your knees, make your knees touch your elbows. Make your knees touch your elbows. Make your knees touch your elbows. All right, y'all. Let me get back in here. Let me tell y'all. Hold on, might hit some spider webs. I might need to roll me a damn blunt now. How you doing? How you doing? Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. Get some merch. All right, y'all. We back in here now. Gas stations. Whew. You gotta start at the top and work your way down. Want me to do yours next? Man. They have to fill the silence. The bathroom goes 99. How you doing, MILF? A mother I like this. Reload.
Welcome back. As we mentioned, reaction to the assassination of Charlie Kirk continues to pour in.
All right, hold on.
Political leaders. We have seen
Let's get back on here.
Anger, frustration, fear, some finger pointing. Last night, President Trump posting a video statement in his social media account. He casts blame for the shooting on his political rivals, and it comes as authorities are still searching for a suspect. Take a listen to what the president said.
For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism.
Yo, like Mr. Thick Latina, this is not OnlyFans. Yo. What is going on here? What is going on here? I didn't know you could I didn't know you could put stuff like this on YouTube.
Radical political violence has hurt too many innocent people.
Too many innocent people.
Too many lives.
And congressional leaders reacting to those comments today.
He's deeply moved by this as well. He's very close to Charlie.
Charlie's Angels. Make sure you hit that subscription. Make sure you like, share it live. Yeah, man, it was just a fight. I just had to go across the street and like break up. Well, I ain't had to break up. It already ended by the time I got there. But my neighbor had some company at her house. My neighbor had some company at her house, and I'm chilling in here, and I hear like some commotion going outside. I hear her voice. And when I seen her, she had a guy over there with her earlier today. They been hanging out about at least about 8 hours all day long. It's like already like 1 o'clock. I hear a commotion outside, so I go outside. I hear her crying and shit. So they end up outside fighting. My other neighbor outside. Both of my neighbors on both sides of her outside. Her son came outside. Then I come out there. I see the dude walking down the street. He's saying something. Yeah, it was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy.
We have to figure out a better way to come together, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans.
It was crazy.
Joining me now is NBC News senior White House correspondent Garrett Haake and NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Melanie Zanona. Garrett, I want to start with you. I've been talking to people at the White House. They described the absolute shock that everyone is in there. One person said to me,
What's up, Melvin
so many
Spencer?
of the top officials there had personal relationships with Charlie
Hey,
Kirk.
Dick Latino.
So
Crazy
they are
work.
in mourning right now. Talk to me
Crazy
about the
work.
reaction that you're hearing.
You better cut that out.
Officials, but
You better cut that out.
officials too, who knew Charlie Kirk in many cases from the campaign. Which
Yeah, you
was
cut that
someone,
out.
Sort of in the foxhole with them, rhetorically speaking. And he was also someone that was broadly admired, again, especially by the younger people on the staff. It is hard to overstate how important he's been to the conservative movement over the last 7 or 8 years. Donald Trump Jr. earlier today called him the single most important person other than his father, the President of the United States, at winning in 2024. And so there are both personal relationships and political relationships that have been nurtured over a very long time. And to have that all lost very suddenly in video clips that one could not avoid on social media yesterday.
Are they talking about the guy who got shot? Yes, they are.
With this White House inside
They was.
Charlie Kirk well.
And Garrett, talk to me about Vice President J.D. Vance. He is flying to meet with the Kirk family and to bring Charlie's body back. It's a very deeply personal, emotional act. Talk about his relationship with Charlie Kirk and the implications
Charlie
of
Kirk.
what the Vice President is doing today.
Yeah, it's a personal and emotional act befitting a personal, emotional relationship that had some depth to it, according to the Vice President, who made a lengthy post on X earlier today talking about his relationship with Kirk and how it went back to 2017, how they both struggled initially with the idea of supporting Donald Trump. And about the manner in which
I don't got that many cigarettes left, and I already had a cigarette lit. I'm tripping when you say that.
About politics, about Vance's future. They're both fathers of.
I feel like we coming to our last day. I just know who I'm good with, and that has to be the end up above, the man above, or whatever you're trying to say. Yeah, man. It is, man. It's crazy. It's so sad. So sad, so sad, so sad.
Family members and friends back to Arizona. That's just never done. I mean, this is an incredibly rare act politically. I think a powerful symbol of how close that relationship was.
It certainly is a powerful symbol, and Garrett, you talk about his children, and I think for the entire nation that is in mourning, that is one of the most devastating aspects of this loss. Those two.
When I was trying to say I'm good with God, you already know. As long as you know you're good with him.
Garrett, thank you so much for your reporting.
You know,
from the
but
White House. Now let me turn to
how crazy this world is.
the lawmakers there on Capitol Hill. What
Oh,
is
man.
the mood on Capitol Hill today? I can only imagine that the grief extends all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue.
It does, and over the last 24 hours, I would say the mood went from sad and somber
So
to
sad.
and angry. And I can't emphasize enough how on edge lawmakers are, how scared they are for their own safety. I think for Republicans especially, this is deeply personal and hits close to home. Many of them had really close personal connections to Charlie Kirk, including the speaker himself, said that he was a close confidant. One member of Congress even introducing a resolution today to grant Charlie Kirk the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor. But for members in both parties, in this slaying in broad daylight at a public event is such a reminder of how truly vulnerable members are when they go out in the public and interact with people, which is a part of the job, especially when they go back home to their districts. But despite those shared fears, there is less agreement about how best to turn down the temperatures and how to prevent this type of political violence from happening in the future. So that is the challenge, not only for Congress, but also our entire country right now.
It certainly
Guys, the shooter was wearing Converse baseball hat and had a USA Eagle on the shirt. Yes, don't forget about the triangle on the hat. Don't forget about the triangle. Don't forget about the triangle on the hat now. Don't forget about the triangle on the hat.
Potential security enhancements. I will say that after the political assassinations in Minnesota this summer, they did opt to increase funding for members to be able to hire their own personal security or to make upgrades at their own.
Don't forget about the triangle on the hat.
Increase is actually set to
We gotta get everything together now, cause somebody gonna get that $100,000 when they find out where his is at. I think he on that campus. I think he on the school campus, cause he knew the layout of the school too well. You know what I mean? He knew the layout of the school too well.
for years amid this uptick in threats against members of Congress. So in the meantime, members are starting to take matters into their own hands. I talked to a number of members this morning from both sides of the aisle who say they're either moving events that were outdoors to indoors, canceling events altogether, or one member, Nancy Mace, told me that she's going to start carrying a firearm wherever she can go. So this incident
Wanna be bros on the shore.
Capitol Hill, Kristen.
It certainly is. And
We could be
now the
homies.
issue of security more urgent than ever. Mel, Garrett Haig, thank you both so much. I am joined now by Senator Mullin of Oklahoma. He was also a friend of Charlie Kirk. Senator, I want to start off by extending my condolences to you. I'm so sorry for your loss, and I want to just ask how you're holding
Go
up.
follow me on, today is my 20th birthday. Happy birthday, Oscar. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Skull 910 everywhere. My music platforms, Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, Skull 910 everywhere.
Take your time.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Erica this morning has lost her soulmate.
Happy birthday, Oscar. My grandfather's name was Oscar.
She's going to raise her family without her husband, who was a devoted husband, a devoted Christian, a devoted leader, a devoted father. That's who's hurting today. You know, I have experienced way more death in my life than I should, and you come to grasp it. And the reason I don't ever get emotional about it, because it's the arena that I used to walk in. But this hurts, and the reason why it hurts is because it's so senseless, right? I mean, what did Charlie do to anybody?
Yeah.
He wasn't intimidating anybody. The guy didn't make laws. He wasn't politically elected. He simply went to campuses and gave people an open opportunity to voice their opposing opinion. And he didn't do it in a condescending way. He didn't do it in a belittling way. He didn't do it in a showboating way. He brought Christian values, traditional values, and would debate you from a biblical standpoint, or from a political standpoint, from a constitutional standpoint, from a founding father standpoint. And he was so knowledgeable in every bit of it. And so why was he so threatening? What was it that was so threatening about Charlie Kirk that you felt like you needed to silence his voice and take that voice away from his children the rest of their life?
don't
Take
know?
away that husband from America the rest of his life.
That's
What
what I'm
was
looking
so
for right there.
threatening to you that you had to remove him from this world and still?
I wonder how does
And my mom said,
Don Jr. feels now about posting underwear hammer memes about Pelosi attack. What? No, he didn't.
She sent me a text
I ain't
message.
seen that. I haven't seen that. Hey, that's still sad. That's sad how he did Pelosi, what's her name? Pelosi
Which, thank God,
and her husband, how he did her husband. Hit him in the head with that hammer. That's crazy. Yeah. That's so crazy. That's sad. I told y'all, my father got hit in the head with a hammer before too. He had staples in his head, so I actually feel for
And his
Pelosi's husband.
spirit must have known that, because
Rest
he
in peace,
accomplished major
Charlie Kirk.
things. He changed the conversation on our campuses. He got political people that would never be involved.
What's up, Trey? Appreciate you saying hi, Trey. Make sure you subscribe, Trey.
18 years
Make sure you
old.
subscribe, Trey.
And what did he do with it? And he made drastic changes in 31 years of his life, and really 12 years of it. And he's left a legacy for all of us to. So it hurts.
Ooh, that's a good one, Trey.
It does hurt, and it hurts more.
I'm gonna go with
Especially, for someone that's been through, the death so often.
I'm going with Canelo. I'm going with Canelo. I'm watching this fight. We're gonna have a fight party on Saturday. We're gonna have the Netflix up and running, so we're gonna watch the fight on Saturday. Let's go. I gotta go to my nephew's football game on Friday. So I'm probably gonna be live at the football game on Friday. Saturday we're gonna go live watching the Canelo fight.
What are the implications of this horrific act to take away this young father and this person who inspired so many?
Who you got?
I think there's several roles.
Small wager bets? You wanna put some small wagers in? Nah, I ain't no gambling man.
All of us to speak, and sometimes use phrases that.
Yo, we got 64 people in the chat today, y'all. 65 people in the chat. Let's go.
Saying if it leads, it leads. That it's not just to the media, it's to the politicians too, that tries to catch that one catchphrase that's going to be replayed over and over again. And all sometimes what we're doing is stroking the fire or throwing gasoline on it, as we call gaslighting. And we had to do better, right? We've been through some very dark times in this country, and every time we've been able to come out better if we're able to hit a reset. Second of all, someone tried to steal Charlie's voice from us, and it's on us to make sure it doesn't stop. The movement he started with the young people, the movement he started on the campuses needs to continue. It needs to multiply a fashion when he was even able to do it. The way he was open, able to have conversations without hatred, the way he was able to show love to those people he drastically disagreed. He showed us how to debate with words and knowledge and not fear. And I personally can do a heck of a lot better at that. All of us can do better at that.
When you tear out man's son, you are not proving him a liar. You're only telling the world that you fear what he might say. Ooh, that's so right. You're right. Let's put
And I
that.
do want to ask you about what should come next and what has to happen to end this climate that you have described. And I know you've said that there has to be a reset. You've said also, when is a Democrat going to stand up for the hatred and lies they fed their base that led to these actions? Broadly speaking, and as you've just pointed to, Charlie Kirk was the latest victim of an assassination. We know that there were lawmakers killed and targeted in Minnesota. Is this a bipartisan message that you have to apply to Democrats and Republicans?
It applies to all of us. Like I said, we all own this. We all have some responsibility to this. And now what are we going to do with it? As leaders, yourself being a leader, the elected leaders, we all have some responsibility. So what are we going to do with it? We all say we're shaken. But what are we going to change? Because you can't control crazy and you can't legislate morality. Those are impossible things to do. But we also know how to be more responsible with the words we say. They say sticks and stones may break my bones, or words will never hurt me. That's not accurate. And we know that. We've been taught that, but that's not accurate. And so the sense of responsibility that we can take from this is we can agree.
The further society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. Sway and dupe. Didn't even realize it was all caps. My bad, G. It's all good. You ain't got. I'm about to put Lightbox in. I'm putting Lightbox in.
Assassination.
Time out.
We
Nah, I'm
all
gonna keep on there.
have a responsibility, and we can do better. And I think we can. And
All right, we got 128 viewers.
Just heard my colleague describe some of the fear of the lawmakers on Capitol Hill. I mean, Charlie Kirk wasn't even an elected official. He was someone who was energizing young people. Senator, how do you feel about your own safety?
Can't wait for justice to be served. Yes. I appreciate the sub, Trey. She asked the wrong questions.
Well, I don't fear for my own safety. I don't. I put things in two categories.
Coca-Cola.
Things I can't.
Look at the two guys behind CJ. Watch them closely. See the signals they gave the shooter. What signals?
Worry about that.
What signals they say to the shooter?
Kids, obviously, we take precautions in that
What
matter.
signals? I didn't see that.
For all 535 members.
Hold on now.
What's the cost of life? Right? It is very expensive. If you just go.
Do you believe in
say-
conspiracy
'cause
theories?
I'm actually.
You say, do I believe in conspiracy theories? No, I really don't. All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
I've
look.
already been working on this. In fact, we started working on it through August. But just say we put this detail that what an average.
I got my laptop right here.
In the state of.
I got the laptop right here.
It's usually a 3-person detail. And not what the speaker's detail is, not what some of
She
our-
should have asked what has happened to change the climate Donald Trump created.
Well, you gotta have SUVs in every state. You start talking about a 3-person detail, also has to have actually 6 because they've gotta have rotations in and out because it's a 24-hour detail. You gotta have 2 vehicles, not 1, because you have an advanced vehicle and the other one. You gotta be able to work with local law enforcement. You gotta have a memorandum of understanding with every jurisdiction that you're walking into. It's very, very complicated, very, very expensive. But is American people willing to, as taxpayers, willing to pay for it? We can budget it and we can make it happen, but at what cost is huge. And for me, I'm saying, do we want this to happen again? Because all of us that are in the political world, including yourself, we can all say it's not a matter of if.
Matter if.
Would you agree?
What's up, Britt? What's up,
And
Britt?
so at what point are we gonna be forced to do it? Let's be proactive and reactive and figure out how we can make these political officials somewhat secure. But even with the detail, but I just want to put this out, even with the detail, Charlie Kirk had a security around him. That doesn't keep a sniper 200 yards away from shooting. You look at President Trump, it doesn't keep that from happening. It just keeps the crazies from getting too close to you.
You have to go
Not the
over it very
crazies.
quickly. I do want to give you the final word to let you, how would you like your friend Charlie Kirk to be remembered?
A legend. A game changer.
Charlie Kirk get shot. The dude in the white shirt and the dude in the black shirt wash their hands.
A father.
Okay.
Unbelievable as an example to all of us.
He said, "What video?"
Senator, I am so deeply sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry we have to have this conversation in the first place, but I really appreciate your coming by and sharing your perspective with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Senator Mark Wayne Mullin, we really appreciate it. And coming up next, the rise of extremism and targeted political violence in America. Top expert helps us understand the troubling trends and how to
Yeah, right
address
behind
them.
them. Okay.
Stay with us. You're
I'm about to
watching
see.
Discourse Now.
I'm about to see.
These cases are hard.
This is crazy,
It's
y'all.
okay if you don't want to fight, because we are gonna fight for you.
We have to be able to say we did everything we could.
Every move we make is being scrutinized.
Who needs to pay for what you did? Some things in life you can't run from. I'm gonna make sure that you spend the rest of your days
All right, hold on.
6x8 cell.
Hold on.
September 26th, 1 p.m. I realized myasthenia gravis was unpredictable and limited what I could do. But Ultomiris is
What guy you talking about?
symptom control with improvement.
This guy right here? You talking about? Oh, damn it.
Is reduce muscle weakness and Ultomiris
Conservative activist Charlie Kirk. At this time, still no arrests have been made in connection to the incident, but we are one step closer to finding out who did it.
This morning, the FBI released new images of a person of interest. Eyewitnesses
No, I didn't find the video.
live at Utah Valley University with the pictures.
What should I look up? What should I look up? It's effed up what happened to Charlie and all the other victims of gun violence. Yeah, man, because we just had the one at the school.
Custody, but the investigation is moving at a very fast pace. This
Hold
morning,
on.
the FBI said that they were
We
not
gotta
ready
wait.
to release images of a person of interest, and an hour later, we have those images, and they are asking for the public's help. Now, take a look. The FBI Salt Lake City office posting 2 images of an individual wearing a baseball cap and sunglasses. The shooter is believed to be college-aged, and authorities say
There you
he was
go,
able
man.
to blend in with the crowd of 3,000 at Charlie Kirk's speaking event Wednesday on the campus of Utah Valley
Talking about dude right there?
Police say Kirk was targeted, and the community is not at risk thanks to
Hey, that's Charlie
thanks
Kirk.
to
They
video
love him.
surveillance. Authorities have been able to track the shooter's movements leading up
There's a
to the
little
Kirk
spat
event
going
and
on.
after, which led to the discovery of the high-powered bolt-action rifle they believe was used to fire that single shot. Footwear
Man, let me let
and
my dog out.
body prints are also being done for analysis. 3 unspent cartridges were found containing wording on them expressing what some law enforcement sources tell ABC News has been described as transgender and anti-fascist ideology. It's unclear
Suspect
what
looks
that
like-
means, and authorities are still working to determine the meaning.
Last night I communicated with Erica.
I fucked
The
up.
family's devastated. As a commissioner of public safety, as a father, as a husband, I can
Hold
only
on,
imagine
y'all.
what that family's going through. The heinous event that happened yesterday is not Utah. This is not
What is
what we're
it
known
then?
for.
Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people. We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on. I'm pleased to announce that I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Back here live, we are showing you the eerie site here on 24 hours after the shooting took place. You can see the America Comeback Tour tent that Kirk was under when he was speaking to that crowd of 3,000 and when he was shot. This is actually
It's funny how the
where his
internet is fast to
vehicles
find the
were
suspect,
parked,
right?
where he was carried
Right
out and
behind,
taken to the
right behind you
hospital
answered the question
after
about mass
he
shootings. Two
was
guys gave
shot.
hand signals.
That
Oh
tent still
Lord.
up, that whole area marked off. It is a crime scene. We are expecting an update.
So is that how? Is that how? I wonder how they gave him the signal, because they said they didn't know if the man, did he have a scope on there? He couldn't hear. Like, how did he know? Like, I don't know. Who's crazy?
Of course, Charlie Kirk shot and killed.
Was that a signal right there?
Gathered. Tonight, the FBI releasing photos now of a person of interest, describing him as college age, dressed in black, a dark baseball cap, sunglasses, and a shirt with an American flag on the front. Tonight, what investigators have been able to do, piecing together some of this timeline. When the suspect arrived on campus,
Go
how
back.
many minutes later before firing his weapon, where he has flag on the front. Tonight,
Let's
there is
go back.
breaking news in the hunt for the suspect in the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. New reporting right.
This dude right here. Is that dude you talking about? How he got his hands right there? You talking about right here? Hold on.
Here tonight. Of course, Charlie Kirk shot and killed.
Oh, you
with
seen that?
thousands
Oh, hold on now. I can't. I mean, if and you see how he kind of touched him, but he didn't touch him. I don't know. I ain't. No, man. I'll leave you at that. You got that one. I ain't gonna. No, man. You got that one. Well, I didn't never notice that. But hey, okay. If you say that was a sign,
Tonight, the FBI
hold on. Let's
releasing
go back
photos
again. Let's see
now
that
of
one
a
more
person
time.
of Tonight,
One
there
more
is breaking
time.
news in the hunt for the suspect in the killing of
Why are they so
conservative
silent
activist
about two
Charlie
Democrat
Kirk. New
politicians being killed?
reporting
Man?
right here tonight. Of course, Charlie Kirk shot and killed with thousands
Damn.
gathered. Tonight, the FBI released.
I did hear. As soon as he did that hand signal, what did you hear? I did hear that sound. I did hear the gun sound when he did touch him. Now, I don't know how has Charlie condition improved, man. He's gone. Yeah, I did see it though. Y'all seen that? That was kind of weird. We're gonna go back one more time. That's crazy.
Tonight, there is breaking news in the hunt for the suspect in the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. New reporting right here tonight.
Boom. He hit him 2 times. Bow, bow. Damn. Yeah, he didn't make it, cuz he did not make it.
Of course, Charlie Kirk shot and killed with
Damn.
thousands
See,
gathered.
damn.
The FBI releasing
Hey,
photos now of a
he definitely had a
person of
scope.
interest, describing him as college age, dressed in black.
Oh no, not
baseball
scope, not
cap,
scope. It's scope
sunglasses,
910.
and a shirt with an American flag on the front. Tonight, what
The dude in the white touched his hat, and I didn't see. Damn it, man. So then his condition is better.
On campus, how many minutes later before
Yeah.
firing his weapon?
Oh yeah, Holly Bailey. Hey, somebody actually sent me the video too, and it's crazy. Somebody definitely sent it to me on my TikTok at Scope 910. I definitely got it over there. He sent it to me, and I actually, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, yo, I couldn't believe when they told me what happened, how it happened, and they talking about how the shit squirted. Yeah, I said, oh my gosh, I had never seen. Yep, Scope 910. That's it. Scope 910. The Nezza. Yep, Scope 910. You're right. Scope 910. They already know who shot him. I mean, they obviously got a picture. I mean, but
He escaped on that roof tonight. The video appearing.
look at that. Ain't no way.
Immediately following the shooting, and tonight police have found a
Yeah, that was
rifle in the woods.
that was crazy.
And what they
I
found on the roof
I never seen that before.
President Trump speaking.
Like I never seen nobody get hit by anything like that in my life. Like, and look at this. Come on, 16-year-old child.
Tonight, the dramatic testimony here in the trial of the man accused of trying to assassinate President Trump. The Secret Service agent who says the suspect
It was playing.
5 feet away.
And let me tell y'all, that's one thing about when y'all doing these. Let me get the night box out of here. When they doing these rallies, I mean, you know, everybody, they need to do like a I don't know, but they know where you at. You know what I mean? Especially like when you know where you're gonna be at, y'all. And plus, they need to have it like inside, like a dome, instead of like outside in the open. You know what I mean? So it might have to be virtual now. When they do these rallies, it's gonna be virtual. They're gonna have them in a bubble or something. That's the only way you're gonna keep these politicians and lawmakers safe. You know what I mean? Especially when you practicing your freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean, it comes with what you know what I mean. You gotta be mindful of what you say sometimes. I mean, you know, that's bad. That's bad. That's the world we living in, guys. We can't even practice. We can't even practice our own freedom of speech down there without worrying about somebody doing something to us. Tough to watch for sure, but also oddly delightful. Nah, man, it's nothing delightful. Nothing delightful about seeing anybody get unalive, especially while he had his kids right there with him too. Because man, I don't wish death on nobody. Even my worst enemy, I wouldn't wish death on them. He had children, man. His children was right. I heard his children was right there. They gotta live with that the rest of their life. You know what? Seeing that their dad got, you know what I mean, assassinated right in front of them. Someone tweeted name Omar and said that Charlie was going to be at his campus and something big was going to happen. Damn. Trump didn't want to take a chance that Charlie Kirk might run for president. Hey, he was. I ain't gonna say that, but he definitely was heading that way. He was definitely. I guess he definitely was presidential.
New numbers just in. Grocery store prices up. From ground beef and steak to fruits and vegetables, coffee is now up more than 20% from this time last year. Economists on what's driving this. Also just in tonight, there's been a deadly helicopter crash in the Northeast near utility lines. The deadly gas tanker explosion, surveillance capturing the blast. At least 8 people dead.
All right. Let's get back to the Charlie thing over here. Let's get back to see what they're talking about. I'm gonna turn it up so we can hear what they're talking about.
That they would never in a million years say to your face or in any kind of a public forum.
Trump couldn't even run again. He already got his 2 terms in. But he can't have a protege. He can have a protege.
But after
he can have him a protege.
I started taking this much more seriously. And that here she was just greeting constituents at some kind of office hours.
I feel bad for his family, especially his kids. Yeah, especially for the kids. He was a good man.
And then, by the way, and I noticed too.
Yeah, like I said before, I didn't. I mean, like I said, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't follow Charlie, but I've seen him. You know what I mean? I've seen his work, and I did. What I did like about him was how he had the young college kids like interaction, engaging with him on politics and stuff. That was kind of like I'm like, dang, I didn't know young kids can really speak that depth on politics like that. Patricia, what made him a good man? He was a father, son, husband. We should never celebrate anyone's death. This world is cruel. I'm gonna pin that with Lou underscore Eric. Definitely, you're right about that. I wouldn't wish death on my worst enemy. Never.
Folks out there,
Never.
We say terrible things, and sadly, a small number of them will act out on these terrible impulses. And in our state, Pennsylvania, we had Governor Shapiro's mansion was firebombed.
We want love, not war.
I fear for these
peace, not war.
The environment is much worse now.
Especially in our own. I watched him. He was telling the truth of spreading the good word.
Pundits and activists and others.
It's all about that word.
Much more careful. Because I think some of that also contributes to some of these terrible.
He said people had to die so we could have two A rights. He said that after kids were murdered in the school, man. Okay, Nick Williams said, I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have Second Amendment. That is a prudent deal. It's a rational Charlie Kirk. I'm literally quoting what he said, for sure.
And I think that everyone's a keyboard warrior, right? Like I just look at when we get.
Much love from Alabama. Okay, shout out to Alabama. What's up, Alabama? Holly Bailey from Alabama. I'm in North Carolina. You know what I mean? I represent that North Carolina. Those are Charlie Kirk words, not mine. It's all good. When you get a chance, man, find a video with a close-up of 2 guys behind Charlie Kirk. Left wing limbo. Unfortunately, FBI seems incompetent these days. Haters need to check themselves. Yes. Other than Epstein, this shit don't matter.
Charlie Kirk he has very distinct views or had very distinct views on things.
OG Sneaks 420. What up, OG Sneaks? What up, my boy?
A real human connection.
Hey, y'all give my boy OG Sneaks 420 a follow, y'all. Y'all go subscribe to OG Sneaks 420. OG Sneaks 420.
Is really a huge problem in our society.
Hit that like button. Tell them the finger pop that like button, man. We got 11 likes. We got 189 people in here, man. Damn, rest in peace, Charlie. He was a foul troll. God damn it, man. I think it's worth to have a cost on forcing. Okay, somebody just said that. Okay, somebody just said that. The truth is Charlie never expected to be the price that. Damn, y'all going. I can't even read y'all. I suppose I can't even. Well, y'all booming. I can't even have time to read all the damn. I can't even read all the damn. There you go. Finger bang that like button. There you go. There you go. OG Sneaks 420. The culture is foul troll.
You're seeing lawmakers, like I said, on both sides of the aisle.
We love Charlie.
Saying that they decry
Like,
any sort of violence.
okay, Josh said Charlie Kirk was literally the most moderate spokesman on the right. The left opened Pandora's box by celebrating his death. A reckoning is coming. LOL, my culture, what do you know about my culture? Love Charlie. That's what's up, man. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, man. And at this moment, yo, shout out to Jeans will give me the $2 donation. I saw Charlie die in person. What? You was there? Jeans, you was there. You was there. You was there, Jeans. Jeans. Yo. Hey, man. Damn, you was there. No matter your religion, LGBTQ, LGBTQ representation, anything, you should not kill anyone who whatsoever sending prayers to his family. Rest in peace, man. Let's go. Charlie was a cheerleader for genocide in Gaza. Okay. Madeline says, I'm still sad for Charlie, even though he did say some very messed up things. Pretty says, stop side baiting and acting like there are extreme megas that shoot people. Left Wing Limbaugh says, Charlie spoke against the Civil Rights Act of 1965. If 1965 is moderate, my G. OG Sneak said, woo! Rest in peace, Chucky. God damn it, man. Come on, y'all. We don't need them. We don't need that rest in peace, man. That's not cool, man. Charlie Kirk is past this now. Unfortunately, that's the country we live now. Donald Trump started a down spiral when he went down the escalator. And like they say, just because y'all they got rid of him, it doesn't mean he don't got like a million more of him coming up. You know what I mean? Especially them kids who was looking up to him like that. So just know and believe that these younger generation kids are gonna keep his memory alive for sure. Cause he had like a cult following for real. Jesus, he did. I shouldn't have said cult, but yeah, it was crazy like that. You know what I mean? He got like what's her girl name? The football player girl. Yeah, Taylor Swift. Yeah, he got following like Taylor Swift. Charlie, okay, we seen that. We're gonna get back from Charlie. Be fucking short about that. You're trying to take out us for too long. All these demons celebrating his death will face the wrath of holy God. Damn. Yes, I agree. Don't kill by denying healthcare either. And that nobody can replace Charlie Kirk. Okay, I know that's right. They can't replace him, but they can. You know what I mean? I don't like him, but he was definitely special. No one is going to be able to do anything. Everything he did, you need 3 people to replace him. Facts. We should keep Charlie's legacy forever gone, but not forgotten. That's what's up. What's up, Cricket 85 said? What about all the maggots that cheered when Melissa Hortman was murdered? Y'all get no empathy from me. Generation Z was already the most consecutive generation in a very long time, and that was before Kirk got assassinated. Damn. Okay then.
9/11, having this be that anniversary, is always a time to assess and figure out where the country is.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for
Nova, the cool Exile Nova says he got 369 scope for the Victory Royal. Great job, Charlie. Rest in peace. Damn, this is so messed up. I'm in Australia and we definitely are not perfect country, but in my chat with a long time.
I'm Lester Holt, and this
Y'all standing for moral truth with this channel. I respect that. For sure. Yeah, I'm curious how many consecutives in here even. It's me, man. It's me, man. Hey, yo. Y'all go get some of my merch, too. I got merch.
He's like a big teddy bear, and he's always nice to
Look, I know y'all might not like it because I remember a while ago they was talking about no kings and all that, but y'all get some of my merch. I got shirts, I got hats, I got bags. I got plenty of swag. Nah. Everyone needs to watch Heavy Duty Country Guy. He's speaking facts and saying, let's go. Oh yeah, what's his name? What's the big country guy name? But one thing about me, I'm really not into. I'm really not no person who's in politics at all though. This right here is really not my lane. I usually try to stay out of this right here, but I usually try to stay out of stuff like this. But it was kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah. Why? You know what I mean? I try to stay away from politics because you like, you know, I try to stay away, but you know, some stuff I like to tap into. Hey, I appreciate the sub, man. Nah, see, they have two. Nah, see, they were 2 Republican votes short. Massey posted it. Okay, I don't want to get unalive by some dude for being complete douche novel. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. I do. Cause look, I mean, like I said, I really don't like I like to get into politics, but y'all got me at 6,000 views already tonight. Y'all got me at 6,000 views. We got how many people we got in here? We got 79 people here now, but we had 6,000 views, almost 7,000 views. And let me tell y'all, that is a record. This is a record for me. So I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight, you know what I mean? And hopefully this won't be the last time y'all be over here. You know what I mean? Don't make it be the last time y'all over here. Just because, you know, I hate that the situation is how it is, that we gotta meet like in these terms, you know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. My fault. I mean, he was definitely trained. I have to go, but I try to let Billy. I'm going live right tomorrow. Okay. Are you going live tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow, man. Just keep the post notifications on, man. In case Tucker and that black Republican chick also get assassinated by Trump, but I don't think Trump did this. His name is Heavy Duty Country. Okay, let me see. Let me see what Heavy Duty Country is. Let's see what Heavy Duty Country got going on.
When I woke up and when I didn't see her, I was like, okay.
Heavy Duty Country, there you go. Oh, I see him before. Hold on. Oh, you say he live now?
So when I called
yeah.
him, he
Damn, he booming. I see you talking about it. His name, I see it. And I'm not into politics either, but he was saying so much about Charlie, and I want people to understand. Hey, it's smart to stay away from politics. It's obviously becoming a dangerous profession. It definitely is. Most probably some dude that was sick of Charlie Kirk, something disregard towards human life. You're welcome. Nah, I'll come back when you're friends. Nah, I'll come back. We're friends now. Please tell me about how. Please tell me how speech is violent.
oh, she's 23, okay, well, she might be in.
Black as fuck. Okay. Am I banned? What you banned for? Explain to me how support the non-release of Epstein files shouldn't be met with violence. I don't really think anything should be met by violence. We should just talk it out. BRC, let's say someone didn't like what you said. Would that justify killing you? He says a lot of cuss words. Even flow, we would need to be at even flow. Would need far more characters to adequately explain that for you. If Palestine protesters can be sent to private prison for saying "Free Palestine," this can happen too. Can it happen? Can it happen too? All right, let's see. That's crazy, y'all. Almighty Israel.
A father's
Yeah, what happened?
searching for his son finds something he never expected.
All right.
When we return.
If I said publicly that I don't want Epstein files to be released, I understand if you don't want to shoot me. And this thing, that Epstein, that thing been going on for a long time, man. God almighty. It's not correct, but it's understandable.
My doctor gave me Breasttreat for my COPD.
For sure, really understandable.
Breasttreat gave me better breathing, symptom improvement, and reduced
That's fucked up. Yeah, it is messed up, man.
is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have
Man.
heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating,
Let's see if we can find some more action.
occur.
Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Honestly, we should lose a contract.
Let's see something. Let's see what we can find.
We've been together for a while, so
Let's get back to
I know I should get tested for HIV, but honestly, I'm afraid to find out.
Honestly, I should ask him what his HIV status, but I think it's weird about it.
Let's see.
No one wants to think about HIV.
You might want to think about that.
Everyone can do to help protect their sexual health.
It starts with condoms and getting regularly tested for
Let's see what's on the rest of the news. Boom. We got 19 likes. We've been on here for, hold on. 51 minutes. Almost an hour. We done been, dang, y'all.
Fred Anderson family
Never
plan,
mind.
including lifetime oil changes.
Fred Anderson Toyota, the family store.
The family store.
New tonight, one of the hardest hit places during Hurricane Helene has a new path forward. The town of Lake Lure says it hopes to
It's 2:10 a.m., y'all. It's 2:10 a.m. Are you guys asleep yet?
So much debris in and on
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
The Army Corps of Engineers is still clearing all that's left behind, but they do hope to finish by the end of October. Lake Lure would
What's the
start
banner?
refilling the lake in March with the
What
plan
banner?
to welcome people back May 1st.
What banner? What banner? What banner you talking about? All right, what you see? It's less about the words used and more about the policy advocated for. A lot of people think those are just political differences, but for some people, it's the real lives being affected. Yes, yes, yes. Anyone in his family should be affected. Don't talk to me about affected scenes. To me, Kirk's daughter's life had been affected. Yes, 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 because she was right there. She was right there, y'all. That's Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And that's worse than like, like gangsters on the street, like gangsters on the street get like anytime somebody get unalive like in front of their children, their child is like traumatizing for real. They're gonna, when they get older, people gonna be talking about it, you know what I mean? It's gonna be, that's gonna be hard for them, y'all. We just need to pray for his family. We don't claim Broccoli, they're a little too excited. We don't claim BRC, they're a little too excited.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Join us for the morning news starting at 4:30 a.m.
It's 2 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top.
Tonight, the breaking new details in the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The FBI releasing these images of their new person of interest. As authorities say they've recovered the bolt-action rifle they believe
Do it have
the shooting. The massive reward now being offered for information.
Hey y'all, let's get that $100,000. Let's turn this son of a gun in. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
The Medal of Freedom, one of the highest civilian honors.
What about the kids that got molested, death threats due to Kirk restored? Hold on, what you talking about? The molested that got death threats due to Kirk's rhetoric?
Officials say the 16-year-old
Uh-oh.
shooter was radicalized by an extremist
And look at that.
before wounding 2 students and taking his own life.
Come on.
Once the man accused of trying
America, we gotta do better.
candidate Trump begins his defense.
BRC, you are actually insane.
The former Secret Service agent who discovered him on a golf course last September.
Yeah, it's all good, y'all. We're gonna let him live.
Rifle for the president.
It's easily Googleable.
Jersey Senator Bob Menendez
Oh.
sentenced to 4.5 years in prison for selling her husband's influence in exchange for bribes, cash,
And gold.
bars, and a luxury car. The emotional moments.
Yeah, you sold that for cheap, girl.
Inferno, the tanker truck bursting into flames. At least 8 people killed.
Is that Charlie's fault that someone also sent someone death threats? I don't think so. Hey, shout out Sneak Does It All with a thumbs up. Shout out to Sneaks, folks. Sneak Does It All, y'all. Y'all get Sneaks Does It All. Subscribe. It increased all the Kirk said the Epstein file shouldn't be released.
Is preparing a major bid for another media company. Top story starts right now.
At times, they're not the same, just a little over the top. They're sensitizing things the same as Kirk did.
Who assassinated conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
All right, here we go.
Authorities say they are pursuing
I'm actually acquainted with several of those exact victims, and was also Charlie. Hold on, and so was Charlie. You're vilifying the wrong person. I know that's right.
The FBI today releasing these images to the public. Take a good look.
Let's find them, guys. Let's find them.
Dressed in dark sunglasses and a hat. Authorities also seen scouring a rooftop near the spot where a person was seen yesterday. Investigators say they also recovered a high-powered bolt-action rifle in a wooded area. They're now offering a $100,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest.
Why did Charlie say that the file shouldn't be released just yet? Anybody got answers to that? Anyone got answers for BRC?
Massive audience and a unique ability.
In that part, we see the danger the victims were facing.
He has spoken to Kirk's wife, saying
what's up, Quandale?
Devastated. Trump promising Kirk a Medal of Freedom, one of America's highest.
Hey, Sco, you should probably unpin my comment you have pinned. Some people might not like that being pinned. Just looking at it.
Tonight, the massive manhunt. The FBI
all right, I'll take it off, man. I'll take it off. I'll take it off, dog.
Of Charlie Kirk, offering a $100,000
take it off,
reward
man.
for information, revealing the now found
We have seen Charlie knew him personally.
It's a high-powered bolt-action rifle.
Damn, he knew him personally.
Was recovered in a wooded area where the shooter had fled.
And more potential critical evidence near the crime scene.
Investigators have also collected footwear impression, a palm print, and forearm imprints.
Damn, they gonna get him. You got forearm prints too?
I hear they're making big progress.
Are you suggesting that releasing the Epstein files and finding out who molested these kids is dangerous than finding those criminals?
11:52 a.m. We spoke to Utah DPS Commissioner Bo Mason. We know what time the gunman arrived on campus.
11:52. They say he arrived at 11:52.
We believe he did. We believe it was with him the entire time. Concealed.
It's not the one Charlie finds his coach.
Captures him climbing stairwells to the top of a building, then moving across
all right, which one you want?
the shooting location, which was roughly
which coach you want? Which coach you want, Nick Williams? Nick Williams.
With easy access.
200 yards, 175 yards. One shot, one kill.
Not even doors. There's open pathways with railings.
That's. There's no justification for those for what happened to Charlie and his family. Period. I'm sorry, BRC, but you speak and just often just do not understand.
Kirk arrived for the event, throwing hats to a cheering crowd before taking audience questions under a tent. Around 12:20 p.m., he was answering a question about mass shootings.
Where the tap at? Where the tap at? Where the tap? It's pretty ironic that he said that they got shot and damn it, man.
The video too disturbing to show.
Educate you, please, Inflow. Then why you say it? Strange fact, Amazon has a book of 9th September called The Shooting of... Yeah, right.
Well, this video appears to show someone up on that roof.
I don't believe that.
Amid the chaos of that fatal shot, authorities say
Come on, Charlie. I appreciate them hearts, y'all.
making his way off this campus.
Strange fact, Amazon has a book, the 9th of September, called The Shooting of Charlie Murphy. Not Charlie Murphy. Not Charlie Murphy. I thought it was Charlie Kirk. You mean Kirk?
The graphic nature
or Murphy?
Of that shot, that it was real good. Charlie.
I was just saying that quote I can't spell wasn't the best quote. Oh, it wasn't the best one? I thought it was. You kept posting it. What's the best one? What's the best quote of Charlie Kirk?
All right, with that, Morgan Chesky joins us tonight from the scene in Utah. Morgan, there's been a lot of confusion with getting the news alerts to our phones here.
Charlie's point is simply the evil is going to evil.
Investigation. What do we know?
Yeah, Tom, that is what we're still awaiting. It was a press conference that was scheduled for earlier today, but authorities came out and said that there's been rapid developments, and then that press conference was postponed. So as we're still waiting to hear what those developments may
No, you
be,
didn't. I don't believe that.
Mason telling me that when he watched that surveillance footage of the suspect,
I don't believe that, BRC.
he said it appeared that he
You
was
can't really believe what you're saying. I guarantee she hates. I guarantee you she hates the Epstein files are getting released.
Atop that rooftop. Authorities say that it appears that they had some sort of face covering on that would conceal their identity. Tom?
Okay, Morgan Chesky, with that new reporting that you just heard right there, Morgan, we thank you. In Washington, Kirk's assassination has shaken leaders on both sides of the aisle, with tributes pouring in tonight. And now there are growing concerns about security for all political figures, with threats rising dramatically just this year. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has the late details.
Research is free. It definitely is. It is. But is everything you find real facts? Are they real or are they fake?
Charlie was a giant of his generation.
Rest in peace, Charlie. He's one of the most courageous person I've ever seen. And it even all over him, he also said that empathy is bad, more or less. Charlie Kirk was kind of a jerk. He didn't deserve the job, but he isn't the saint he's being lifted up as either. BC, those whose names were public were being threatened and were terrified. Are names of the victims of Charlie knows public? So if you don't believe they are antidotes, if they go against their beliefs, what do you believe? Some are, some aren't. Okay, I like what y'all got going on here today. I like this like mini debate we having today. You know what I mean? It's a
The president now blaming what he calls the radical left.
The victims whose names were public have also made public statements that Epstein files should be released.
Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today.
But threats against high-profile figures from both parties are on the rise. Capitol Police telling NBC News its agents are on track to work through roughly 14,000 threat cases this year alone, which would be a 48% increase from 2024. In just over a year, there have been 2 attempts on President Trump's life. A Democratic state lawmaker and her husband were murdered in Minnesota.
Yo, I think that was AI. That doesn't sound. Hey, Nick, I was thinking the same thing, Nick. I was gonna say something about that. The way he sounded, I swear to God, it didn't really sound like him. I was thinking like the same thing. I was gonna low key like copy the way he sang, but I said nah. Yeah, I think that was definitely AI.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. Look, there's a heightened
Cause it definitely didn't even like sound like him all the way.
on edge. And
It sound like how they be making him sound like on Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean?
headquarters that forced lockdowns, Tom.
Yeah, and then before you go, I know you're getting.
I
some
definitely
people
think that was
reporting
AI.
about the funeral arrangements for Charlie Kirk. What do we know?
Yeah, that's right. 3 sources familiar with planning tell NBC News that Vice President Vance will fly Kirk's family and his casket aboard Air Force 2 to Arizona in just a short time.
What about Air Force One?
White House
No.
President Trump told reporters that he does plan to attend.
I know it sounds like conspiracy theories, but I'm pretty sure Trump had a stroke recently, and he certainly hasn't sounded that clear in a while, not since 2019. Damn.
In Florida tonight, where the man accused of trying to assassinate President Trump at his golf club in Florida is on trial in opening statements. Prosecutors revealing Ryan Ruth, armed with a rifle, allegedly got
The
much
photos of him today, it looks his mouth is sagging in one side. Oh yeah, cause you know when you have a stroke, like one side of your face get paralyzed. Yeah, when people have strokes, like side of their face get paralyzed and all that. So, damn it, man. I don't think he would be capable of releasing
revealing that while then
strong.
candidate Trump played golf in South Florida last September, Ruth was closer to the Republican presidential nominee than previously known, just 1 hole away. Furcano testifying he
that was
spotted
close.
Ruth and a rifle barrel pointed directly at my face.
What the fuck?
Testifying, I feared for the life of the president. Furcano says that's when he fired at Ruth.
I'm impartial towards the issue. It doesn't matter if the left did or the right did. I don't think he was capable of releasing a strong video. I think it's AI too. Yeah. Okay, y'all agreeing on something. I like that. Y'all definitely agreeing on something. Okay. We can agree on something. Britt says it's not AI. Some people say it is. Some people say it's not.
At one point, Ruth gave McGee a thumbs up, saying, "You're the man. Good
He
job."
just speaks so clearly that announcement, and Trump always throws our family. Even if they edit, it wouldn't be that smooth. There would be cuts. Brett, the expert in AI.
Yeah, Tom, it was bizarre pretty much out of the gate. He
Always.
was talking about in his opening statements, Hitler, Putin, Iran,
Nothing I
Israel.
saw. You ain't see no AI?
The facts of the case. The judge
Okay.
admonishing
Okay,
him at one
Luke.
point,
Thanks
asking
for
the
the
jury to leave and then come back.
He got
He was
sniped.
supposed to have roughly 40
Sniper
minutes for his
technique.
opening statement.
I am
Judge
Charlie
Mullin
Kirk.
came in and cut him off
I am Charlie
for
Kirk.
only about
Achilles.
5 minutes.
Shout out to Achilles.
Okay, Jesse,
American
Kirk,
strong.
that trial, Jesse, thank you. Now to the new details in the Colorado school shooting that left 2 students in critical
Let's see if Trump says anything about this. He
Authorities
might.
revealing the shooter was radicalized by an extremist network, and a reminder, he was only 16 years old. NBC's David Griffin has this report.
Tonight, Colorado authorities identifying 16-year-old Desmond
16?
Mullin as a student who opened fire at Evergreen High School using a
No.
revolver. Investigators did not say where the shooter got the gun, but said he was radicalized by an extremist network.
They tried to find new targets, and
I'll be tired of hearing that.
he came up against a roadblock on many of those doors. He couldn't get to those kids.
So he started shooting out windows.
Bang, bang, bang. As he shot out windows aimed at lockers. Tonight, officials say 2 students remain in critical condition. Authorities say they have obtained search warrants for his home, phone, and locker, and add that his parents.
This is not what America is about, guys. For everybody outside of our country, this is not what we're about. We're not about this.
And
It just looks like it.
What they've learned, and it kept them safe.
Investigators say the motive for the shooting remains unclear. Because of the significant cleanup, Evergreen High will remain closed this week.
Dana Griffin joins us tonight from Los Angeles. And Dana, a lot of America is on edge. That's not a secret. And we saw that throughout the country today with some threats.
Yeah, so many threats across the country today, Tom. Even
Amen. Be safe out there. Keep God in your heart and your life. Yes, sir. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Meanwhile, several historical
You gone, but not forgotten. We will keep your memory alive, especially the ones. I hope we let's radicalize. I swear, man. I'm tired of hearing that radicalized.
Okay, Dana,
You know what I mean?
first, Dana, great to have you in the broadcast.
Jesus.
Tonight. When Top Story returns, why this classroom near Chicago burst into cheers.
I don't know. We might kind of be about this now. I think it might get worse before it gets better. I hope as much as anyone doesn't, but I'm afraid they're only going to be a handful. Damn. We have big mental health problems in the country. Yes, we do.
Plus a new treasure trove of Jeffrey
Oh, there you go, Epstein.
He was far closer to his convicted accomplice.
It's all about that Epstein. God damn.
And total destruction. Several people killed, nearly 100 hurt after an oil tanker exploded under an overpass
I
in
hope
Mexico. Don't go
Tucker
away.
doesn't die next. God damn it. I don't want no more deaths. We're gonna pray we don't see no more deaths forever.
Here to tell you about life insurance.
We all just need to have a big prayer session. I like how Nick has no issue with othering microaggressions about Charlie being a dick. I think empathy is made up. I think empathy is made up. New age term. It does not. It does a lot of damage to Charlie Kirk.
I'm 54. What's my price?
You can get coverage for
Microaggression. I heard of microdosages. So what's microaggression?
What's my price?
Micro.
Also $9.95 a month.
And the aggression is.
I just turned 80. What's my price?
I don't know about being micro.
$9.95 a month for you.
Even though he was a dick, I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. Exactly.
Popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. No medical exam, no health questions.
I can be a dick too. It just depends on who you ask. I'm sure you think I'm a dick. That's fine.
So your rate can never go up for any reason. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary plan. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-440-3113.
No, I mostly think you're kind of silly. Oh, okay. I guess we all.
Don't wait.
Pepperhead? Nah.
1-800-440-3113. Call now.
It's time to change the way you think about pets. Meet Always Pocket Flex Foam. Full-size protection in a tiny pack. It's made with foam, not fluff. For up to 0 feel and up to 0 leaks. And it absorbs more. Ready to go? Where do you
We
go?
booming, y'all. We booming, y'all.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin D punches back harder.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Get fast, powerful relief of your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. Claritin clears.
Sunday, as the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk sent shockwaves across the nation, there's a spotlight on rising political violence.
Even I finally got tired of running interference for his internet screen, Kurt. What the hell? All right, BRC. I'm mostly right. That's what scares me. I've been an independent since high school because I saw the divide form and I didn't want to take sides. I grew up conservative. That was about 15 years ago.
We are back now with our Cost of Denial series and the life-changing update to a story we brought you a
That's
few
what's
weeks
up.
ago. One suburban Chicago community fighting for a pair of brothers with the same debilitating genetic disorder. One approved for a game-changing treatment, the other denied. Tonight, Maggie Vespa shows us how their community rallied to give both brothers a chance to beat the odds.
We only grown farther divided, and the right only grown more intolerant and more aggressive. The conservatives went off the deep end. I can't be part of that. I know that's right. I know that's right. You don't want to be associated with, some people. Shout out to you for allowing free speech to go. For sure, man. It's all good, man. I'm not tripping it out, man.
Dear Blue Cross Blue Shield Federal,
I ain't tripping.
I'm writing to ask you to accept my brother.
I like it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's friendly. It's friendly. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody going off on each other. You know what I mean? We trying to keep it peaceful. You know what I mean? I just have daughters and sons. I can't stand for people finding reasons they can understand why someone would murder a good man and father. Yeah, man.
Noah and Hunter both suffer from Duchenne muscular dystrophy, or DMD, a rare genetic disorder that progressively attacks.
This goes real way. He wants everyone's voice to be heard. That's right. You know what I mean? I want to see what everybody feel out here. You know what I mean? I just want to definitely so I can, you know what I mean?
You can already see the
Yeah.
effects on Hunter's legs.
I like this stuff. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from it, but
How does it make you feel?
we gotta do something about this, y'all. I know we always say we need to change, and I want your voice to be heard, even when it lacks empathy.
About their efforts to get
Empathy.
a one-time dose gene therapy that has been shown to
Shit, you better leave my dog Nick alone, man. You better leave Nick alone. Even flow. Even flow. Nick's cool with me, man. Nick's cool with me, man. He's a real one.
With Hunter to make sure his heart, which had been impacted.
Nick's so cool, he might even be in mine one day. You know what I mean? Nick's so cool, he might even be in mine one day. Even flow understand it's not justifying or saying it should be happy, and being able to see how the rhetoric has made that doesn't make me a worse person than you.
It's baffling.
Their insurer, Blue Cross Blue Shield's federal employee program, denied coverage for Hunter twice. Blue Cross Blue Shield declined to discuss the specific case.
I remember what happened to the last dude.
Saying its decisions
I better ease up on that health care.
best practices for care, helping to identify what has
What's up, Caden? Killed someone just for their opinion, man. That countries went to. Yes, man. What's up, Caden? Speak your mind. Let us form an opinion of you. You've done the same with me, obviously.
Their fellow classmates launched a letter writing campaign to get Hunter the treatment.
They have very strong opinions. I'm not happy about this. This doesn't sound right. I think we should.
Guys, we almost at 8K. We almost at 8K views, guys. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. We almost at 8K views. We got 24 likes. I have nothing about you being worse person than me. Interesting you would jump to that conclusion. Poking the bear, and that's that.
Still setting in for Hunter.
You're getting the medicine?
Yeah, don't poke the bear. Or go mess with the lion while the cage is open. You know what I mean? Don't go poking at the bear while the cage is open. You think the cage ain't open. As soon as you go there and mess with him, you turn around. The cage is open. He on your ass. I will argue, but I will not physically harm anyone just for their opinion. Nah, you know what I mean? That's what a debate is about. You know what I mean? A debate. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk it over. You know what I mean? We ain't got to do nothing physical.
It's going to give them
Let's
a
talk
better
it out.
quality of life for a longer period of time. So that's why we fought so hard.
So there is known bear we should poke. Yeah. What's his name? Yogi the Bear? Yogi the Bear. Hey, boo boo. Let's go get some picnic baskets, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Let's go get some picnic baskets, boo boo. I want your voice to be heard, even if it lacks empathy. Yes, the passive aggressive attacks you've been making don't count, apparently. Oh.
Economic investments in the U.S. A new reporting shaking the media world is Paramount Skydance on the verge of buying up Warner
Seems
Brothers
like that's the
Discovery
problem with
and
talking
what it
about
could mean
and
for
calling
consumers.
out.
But first, top stories, top moment, and a reunion between dog and owner 13 months in the making. After Little Peach went
Somebody
missing
stole
from
his
home in
dog.
San Francisco more than a year ago, her family did everything they could
The
to
people
find her,
I'm
but
talking
they
about,
accepted she was
talking
gone
shit
forever.
about to people who are known for gun own guns and known to have someone but my really. What really pissed me off is the fact they called Charlie Kirk in front. Yes, that's bad. You know what I mean? They could have. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna say they could have or should have, but they shouldn't did it at all. But whenever they find this dude, man, he got his day. He got his day coming. His days are numbered, y'all. His days are numbered. And I think he might just end up hurting himself because, yeah, he's probably gonna end up hurting himself before they get a hold of him. Yeah, the people I'm talking about are on the left, dummy. The Bears are conservative. It's Bloods and Crips, y'all. Bloods and Crips. You know ain't nothing but Bloods and Crips. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. They make you choose colors everywhere. In prison, in real life, it's all about them colors, yo. Red and blue. It's crazy. They make you choose in life. We gotta cut that out. Let's be all together, y'all. We all need to be one, man. We all one country, man. We ought to be like, damn, be in one accordance or something.
Dermatologist recommended brand, Head and Shoulders.
They make you, I don't know. It starts with the government. It starts with the government.
Dove Mint Micro Moisture Technology that strengthens your skin. Dove Mint Care changes everything.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZQL has no equal. Get
They
the
make you
deep
choose.
sleep you need.
What side you on? Charlie made a carrot of poke in the paper and he poked from there. I know that's right. Cause you know when you wake a bear from hibernation, they ready to eat something. They gotta get that fat. They gotta store that fat back in their body. No, he wasn't even a politician. He was a Christian political social media influencer. There's no reason for Isaiah 57:1 says, killing is the message, does not change the truth. I don't think Charlie's wife and kids were there. You don't think they was there? Nah, I think they did say they was there. I think they did say. I mean, I don't know. I thought they did say it was, but I did not see them like. I didn't see them like. They were, yeah, I didn't see him like right there where he was at though. But they was there. And that's smart too, cause like the stuff that he be talking about, I wouldn't want my, you know what I mean? Cause you never know, somebody might throw a shoe at you like they be doing a lot of people and stuff. So I wouldn't even want my family to be like right beside me when I'm like doing a speech or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to keep them out of the line of, you know what I mean? Just you never know. So hopefully it wasn't like right there. His 3-year-old daughter was there and tried to run to him when the shots rang out and people screamed. Damn. That's bringing tears because I got children too. I got a daughter and a son also. I had kids too, so I definitely.
You get the certainty of personal service, design expertise, and unmatched quality to make your moment shine. Visit ForImprint.com.
Damn. Try to find her dad. Ooh, so now she gonna be home wondering where daddy's at. When's daddy coming home, mommy? Where's daddy at? She gonna have the wife gonna have to keep telling him he's on the trip. You know what I mean? She's gonna keep telling him he's on the business trip. He's coming. You know what I mean? That conversation. We gotta think about the conversation that they're gonna have with each other. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm thinking about.
James Scott Farron. I got all my benefits. Call the law offices of James.
They need support right now. Chief Trump called him a personal friend, and now that he's a politician, just a political influencer and a Christian. I didn't hear anything on the news about. Hold on, damn y'all booming. I didn't hear anything on the news about them being there. If all's connected, that poll needs to be better. What I need to put on the poll? I didn't know what to put. What I need to put on the poll? What I need to put on the poll, Herpner? I didn't know what to put. I'm saying injustice and okay, you said and you want justice served. Okay, so that means you have to go on your other app, you go on your other profile and hit another one, which he was a politician. Was he a politician? Did he run for any presidential, any like governor or any of that stuff before? If he didn't, I guess he wasn't a politician. I mean, if he never ran for office or anything, he wasn't a politician. But maybe he was a politician in training. You know what I mean? He doesn't like that people don't carry in the poll. He thinks everyone needs to be the best. Oh, that's what he's trying to say. I can't choose both. Does he need to be a politician to be highly influential political figure? And no one valid target. And damn, y'all, I can't even. I need to slow down my chat soon. Let me slow down my chat soon.
Massive acquisition could be hitting Hollywood
I
very
can't
soon.
read
According
fast
to the
enough.
Wall Street Journal, who's reporting Paramount Skydance
Y'all,
is preparing a majority
dude
cash
was a
bid
big,
for Warner
big,
Brothers Discovery.
bigot.
The move
Let's
would
be
see the two
honest.
titans of the
He was a
entertainment
bigot.
industry come together, and you can hear you can see some of the massive companies that would be affected by the deal, like HBO and CNN, which are owned by Warner Brothers, and CBS and MTV under Paramount, not to mention their historic movie studios.
All
This
right.
comes just weeks after Skydance closed another massive deal to merge
If I feel, let me
with
see. Okay,
Paramount.
where we at?
So what could all this mean for the
Okay.
future of
And
film
then
and
Nick
television?
says, and
According to
is one more
CBC's
valid
media
target
sports
than the
reporter
other
Alex Sherman to break
for
it
some
down.
reason.
Alex, first
He
of
was
all,
a
would this
punent.
become the
I feel
largest
like he
media
could
company
have
in the
been
world?
president. Okay. Neither a valid target. He didn't run for anything. All he did was go to college campuses and have people openly speak their mind. Dude was a bigot. Let's be honest. Trump wasn't a politician. He wasn't before, but he is now. He wasn't a bigot.
These days, YouTube is a media company, and that would certainly be much larger. Amazon is a media company. Apple's a media company. So it depends on the definition. But look, even Disney, you would say, is a media company, and it certainly wouldn't be as big as Disney. But it would be a very large deal. The market cap of Warner Brothers Discovery at the end of today was about $40 billion. It has another $20 billion or so of debt on top of that. So
Hathaway, that's fucked up thing to say about someone who was just killed in front of 100,000 people. Yeah.
That's a huge deal, certainly, and it's way bigger than the company of Paramount Skydance today.
Paramount.
So they would be buying a larger company here, and they would be using money from Larry
Trump is a
Ellison,
bigot,
one
but
of the wealthiest
he
men in the
surrounded
world.
himself with a
One of
few.
the richest men in the world, depending on what day it is. I do want to ask you, what do you think theEllison play is here, right? Because
Kirk would have been a president. He said gun violence supported Second Amendment laws. He didn't mind dying by the gun. By the gun, he didn't mind dying by the gun. I ain't gonna say that now. I don't think he wanted to go out like that.
David Ellison's stated play, take him at his word, is that
He didn't want to go out like that.
modernize the media business. In other words, he wants to take media assets and sort of turn them into technology companies. Now, he hasn't fully stated how he plans on doing that. There are rumors that, they would love to get their hands on TikTok if ever that deal was forced by the U.S. government. Of course, you need a willing seller in China, or you need them to be forced somehow. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company. But Oracle and TikTok have a long now relationship.
He didn't care if we were out like that. Support for him. Uh-oh. They buzzing.
Technology, even they made up buying TikTok. You've
Uh-oh. That was like AI right there.
wanting to modernize the distribution.
He's the one in charge of the mass deportations, including the Honda. Yeah, I just seen that Honda people, the Honda plant in Georgia.
Is that he wants modern media assets to be
He sent all them Koreans back over to Korea.
where younger people can
Damn.
Do you think, because some people have said this also, look, anytime there's a lot of money, the richest companies in the world at the time, Gulf Western, GE, I mean, you can name them all, have wanted to own media companies, movie studios, because it is fun, it's entertaining, right?
I bet that the guy who killed Charlie Kirk
Do you think there's some of that here?
get the death
or do you
penalty.
think there's a real strategy?
I don't think he's gonna make it to get the death penalty, guys. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it. Nah. I don't think he's gonna make it there. I think he's gonna find his body somewhere.
Probably didn't need to work a day in his life if he didn't want to.
That lady's so goofy they call ice on them screw Georgia over.
Morphed into the CEO
Oh, you talking?
of Skydance,
He
which
says a
was
woman.
Somewhat small, but not that small.
The uphold of God-given right. I wouldn't mind dying for the right. I don't mind dying for my country. If I stand for Jesus and I stand for the Constitution, I don't mind dying for those things. Okay.
So this would be an even bigger, leaps and bounds bigger deal if this in fact comes together, where Paramount buys Warner Brothers Discovery, which owns HBO, it owns the Warner
That's
Studio,
true.
it owns a
He's
bunch of
dead
cable
either way,
networks, CNN,
for sure.
TNT, CBS. So they would
Yeah,
become
he's not going.
player,
Yeah,
in media. Of course, that's kind
Cause
of
y'all see how they're about to get the two people that had unquestioned, the people that had like people that want to ask a question, they was about to get in the blue. So yeah, if they find out who he was, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make
I
it.
guess CBS News would merge with CNN.
They're gonna damn near stone him when they find him. If the authorities don't find him before the world do, oh he's really done. The place was promoted and built on the promise of jobs for America.
Necessarily merge. They could still have
Nick,
two
This
different
is
functions, but they can
categorically
certainly
untrue.
share resources. But look, I think we're
Do you
getting
like
ahead of
Trump Tatum
ourselves a
because
little
standing
bit
for
there.
constitutional
Kind of one
important
step
Trump
at a
art?
time here. The bid hasn't
Controlling
even been given to Warner
position.
Brothers Discovery yet, although
It's
I'm
true,
told that
prove
could
it.
happen as soon as next week.
And then finally, Alex, any sort of
Yes, I was
pitfalls, any
pulled up
hurdles
in
here?
what
We know Larry Ellison
stated
has a
is
very good
100% wrong.
relationship with the president.
And what you stated.
Yeah, look, you would think that there may be some
Okay,
regulatory
Kaden
hurdles
in the
here,
mix.
bringing
Okay,
together
Kaden.
two of the largest movie studios.
Kaden said he's
Certainly,
not
as
going to back
analysts have
down.
contemplated this deal, which
Kaden's
they
not
have
backing
in different
down.
iterations
That's my
for
dog.
many years. That has been one of the regulatory holdups, or at least potential. But we just
Hey,
saw
Kaden, I'm about to subscribe to you. Hey, Kaden, I just subscribed to your channel too, man. I just gave you subscribe. I didn't know you was doing content. I just subscribed to your channel, Kaden. Let's go. So now you got 85 subscribers.
And if you look at the history
Of
of
that
tech
video.
leaders in the last 20 years, scale is
Oh,
the
Kaden, you in Georgia,
part of a scale
which I think might be a pretty contentious topic.
Always great to have you on Top Story. And always
Well,
great to see
first,
you.
I've
Top
had to
Story returns,
understand
major
the
developments
Constitution.
tonight, the Epstein saga. What a new trove of emails
You do not
revealed
speak,
about
get
Ghislaine
to me.
Maxwell's
You do not
relationship
speak,
with
get to me about the Constitution.
talks of having fertility treatments together, plus the investigation to a man known as the real Tarzan. Have you seen this guy? Well, he's facing backlash for catching crocs in Australia. We'll explain. Stay
You don't know me and you don't know Katie. Sure, I've done more American than you.
Dr. G.
It's actually the buildup of tough bacteria which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crespro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
Stop cavities before they start. When allergies throw a sucker punch.
We seeing Nick's true clothes now. Uh-oh. Damn, Nick, don't let him get to you, Nick. Don't let him get to you, Nick.
4-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin clears. Now try Claritin liquid.
Can your pad absorb everything?
A strong Christian. All right, this is what I see, a quote of Charlie Kirk on Caden. A strong Christian, a faithful warrior, and to be loved and beloved. May his family find comfort and peace in the Lord during this time. You will deeply be missed, but legacy of faith and strength will live on. I like that. I like that. Know what I'm not here. No, what I'm not here to argue. Everyone's got opinions. Opinions are meant to be made. And thanks for the follow. For sure.
What's the secret to life-changing
I got you, my boy.
transformations like these? Sonobello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist.
I can wear whatever I want. All fat is gone.
As you can see, no old love handles. They removed all that fat.
Like you love music,
Move
my
on with
confidence
that.
is through the roof.
This shirt was tight on me, and now it's loose.
I feel
We got 28 likes. Let's go.
Book your free, no obligation consultation today. Call or go to sonobello.com.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, B, aren't you here for your no cost oil change?
Yeah.
Then why did you just reserve this new Camry?
Got a better question. Have you heard about the vehicle exchange program?
Yeah, we've mentioned it a million times.
So then did you know that you can get a brand new Toyota model with all of the newest tech for practically the same payment as the one that you're currently in?
You know I know this.
You know I know this.
The no cost oil changes,
Good night, Nick.
car washes and more?
Of course it does.
Take it easy. Yeah, I'm gonna trade in mine for this one.
Good night, Nick. You can go now. You officially lost your credibility on the altar of pride. As one of George Washington's closest living relatives, I'm actually been pretty interested in all that shit, you know? So I spent a ton of time looking into what his country is built on. Damn, okay, as one of George Washington's closest living relatives? Hold on, Nick. Nick, are you serious? George Washington, you one of his closest living relatives. Come on now. What? Let me find out. Let me find out.
Looking for a new car? Lower payment?
And sum up the constitutional government by the people rights protected their power limited. If you wanted someone to sum up literally, even Trump stands for. As an average, normal, humble American, I've done the
We're
same.
back now with a wild story out of Australia. An American influencer who calls himself the real Tarzan is under investigation.
Yes, I'm the
after
direct
he posted
descendant
a
of
video
Brother
himself
John
wrangling a
Augustine.
crocodile. Tonight, the Australian government called
Okay.
his actions
And
dangerous and
the
illegal.
true American fashion, I don't
Jesse
give
Kirsch
one
explains.
rip who you related
The
to.
biggest pin cobra in captivity.
His stunts are jaw-dropping. Social media influencer Mike Holston again and again going face-to-face with some of the world's most intimidating creatures.
I call bullshit.
Is being
Damn, that's
by
messed
more
up.
than just animals.
They say you gotta make a post or something, Nick, to let us see. They said we gotta see some paperwork. We gotta see some what's it? What's the little how you see your relatives? Or you must need ancestry or something. 23ancestry.com, whatever. You call bullshit. The public record stopped at my grandfather. You call bullshit. The public record stopped at my grandmother. Okay, my great grandmother. That's crazy. Royal blood running through this vein. That's what's up. That's dope.
We are actively exploring strong compliance
That's
actions,
dope, man.
fines to deter any person from this type of behavior.
That's fire. My great grandmother's maiden name was Washington. Oh shit.
The late Steve Irwin's father reportedly telling Australian media
It's all good,
people
man.
visiting our country
I'm
to
black.
respect
I ain't
our
worried about that.
wildlife
We ain't on that no more.
put it out the door. A crocodile
It's all
conservation
good, man.
group saying this behavior is distressing for the animal and illegal under the Nature Conservation Act when it's promoted on large
Hey, that's
social
dope
media
though.
platforms.
Damn, I can say I met somebody from the Senate of George Washington.
Dangerous precedent.
Damn.
We reached out to Holston and
That's
have
dope.
not heard back. But in the past, Holston has said he cares about wildlife.
They probably can see my love and passion for animals.
And even as public criticism began growing, Holston posted another video going after what he says was a saltwater crocodile. A move that could carry fines up to roughly $25,000.
This thing is sick.
Holston then commented on his
Yeah,
own
dope.
post, writing in part, "These videos are for educational purposes only. I don't encourage anyone to try to recreate or reenact
Hell
these
no.
videos." Jesse Kirsch, NBC News.
Then at Top Stories Global Watch, former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro convicted of plotting a military coup to stay
Yeah,
in power
look.
after his
Yeah, bro, I
2022
need to get
election
DNA
loss.
test.
The
Could
ruling
probably
today
get some
handed
money
down
for
by a
that.
majority
Hell
of
yeah.
justices on the country's
He probably already cashed out.
sentencing him to more than
Oh, you know
27
they probably
years in jail.
good. They got hella land somewhere
Bolsonaro
too.
supporters storming Brazil's Congress, calling for a government takeover. Right now, Bolsonaro remains on house arrest.
That's great.
and
That
set to be
doesn't mean
sentenced later
you're
this
more
week.
American than me.
And at least 8 people killed and more than 90 others hurt after a fiery gas tanker crash in Mexico City. Video shows the truck engulfed in flames. Emergency crews racing to put out the fire. The tanker reportedly exploding after it tipped over on a highway, burning dozens
I'm
of vehicles
in where I live.
along
We
the
got
road.
5 sets of Presleys on my mom's side, 5 different families, and 4 sets of mine on my dad's side of them are related. No money in it, no one special. I just have some personal interest in history of the country.
She will seek partial trade suspensions against Israel and sanctions against some of the country's
That's
ministers.
dope though.
The EU is Israel's largest trading partner and has been facing pressure to take
I'm being
action as the conflict escalates. The
I'm
announcement
just
comes
being a jerk.
as Israel carrying heavy
What up, Yaya?
airstrikes
What up, Yaya, with that 5-5? What up, Yaya, with that 5-5?
and leaving more than
And just because
130
you have
others hurt.
blood from somebody doesn't mean
Okay,
you're
back
any
here at
more
home, we're
American
turning
than
to
me.
details emerging about Jeffrey Epstein and just how close the disgraced financier was to his accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. A report from Bloomberg today unearthed
Hey, Yaya.
previously unseen
No, that's not
emails
Yaya.
allegedly laying
Hey,
out
Yaya.
Maxwell's
Yaya,
personal
you my
and
old Yaya
financial
from back in the day?
proximity to the convicted sex offender. NBC's Hallie Jackson breaks it down for us.
New insight tonight into the relationship between Jeffrey
So don't be
Epstein
a
and
jerk.
Ghislaine Maxwell from a trove of
You a
reported
jerk,
emails, more than
jerk,
18,000 published by Bloomberg News, which suggests Maxwell
not
and
that
Epstein
hard.
were closer in many respects than either publicly admitted. In her July interview with
Yanking
the
your
Deputy
chain, I
Attorney
guess you
General,
could call it.
Maxwell, Epstein's convicted
He pulling my
co-conspirator,
leg.
recounts
You at
asking
work?
Epstein about the initial
Damn, you still
investigation
at work,
into
man? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You still at work? What kind of work you do?
He didn't say he didn't share. I wasn't part of it at all.
The
What's
Bloomberg
up, dope?
report suggests she
Well, there's a
counseled
chance I'm
Epstein
related
after
to Elvis
that.
Presley
At
because
one
my
point,
mom's maiden
he
name is
asked her
Presley,
advice
man.
on what charge to
And we
negotiate
go
in
back
his
to
2008
bloodline.
plea
I
agreement.
mean, you
I
told me,
suppose lewd
in
and
my opinion, doesn't
misconduct,
matter.
she responded.
And send me the
NBC News has not independently obtained or
What's
verified
up,
the
dope?
emails. Bloomberg says they were authenticated using cryptographic and metadata analysis and corroboration with external
What's up, dope?
sources.
You
The
okay?
outlet
I got
says
the
one
eye on
email
you.
included a detailed spreadsheet of 2,000 gifts and payments, like, quote, lingerie and chocolates, some for teenage girls who later lodged sexual abuse complaints. Except for 3 minor instances, Bloomberg says the emails do not otherwise mention President Trump, who has said
Who
his
said your
relationship
opinion
with
doesn't
Epstein
matter?
ended in the
All
early
opinions matter.
2000s.
That's all I
The
meant to
White
make.
House calling it
That's
in
all I meant to
part
be argued.
stupid fake news.
I have a
Maxwell's
24-hour
attorney has not
dispensary in North
responded to
Tulsa,
NBC's
Oklahoma.
request for
What?
comment. And for the first time, revelations Maxwell and
Damn,
Epstein
hey,
were
you need to
going
send me
through
something,
fertility
cuz.
treatment
Hey,
together,
hey,
according to Bloomberg.
hey.
Years after
Subscribe to my
something
channel,
broke
man. I
up.
need some of that,
In
man. Send me
2005,
something.
Bloomberg
Send me
says
something.
Maxwell emailed
Send me something, cuz. Let me get some product. I need some of that. A 24-hour dispensary. Let me give you my address so you can send me something. Hey, I need me a plug. Hey, I actually got a homie that be on my YouTube also. Smokey Rides. I think he in Oklahoma too. Smokey, I think Smokey from Oklahoma.
24 years later, the sons of firefighters who lost
In Tulsa? Is he in Tulsa? I think he might be in Tulsa. That's what's up.
footsteps. What they told our
Oh, y'all got the what is it? Damn, what I be hearing over there? Damn, hold on. Bodega Boys. Is Black Wall Street. Yeah, well, because I said supporting Trump and the Constitution are contradictory opinions.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep me engaged tonight. I don't even want to get off here. You know what I mean? Even though it's about 3:00 in the morning, I don't even want to get off because you know what I mean. I don't want to get off. I don't gotta work in the morning, so I don't gotta go to bed. I really don't gotta go to bed. Bodega boy done the street for me. Hey, down the street from you? Okay, I haven't heard about Bodega Boys. I haven't heard about them. Yeah, I'm for real though, yeah. I need that plug, cuz. Do y'all mail stuff, you know what I mean? I might be asking a little too much information. That's your opinion. I need me some blinkers. I need some flour. I need some blinkers. You know what I mean? I ain't got on the line. Oh yeah, man. You need to follow me on Instagram or something, TikTok or something, man, so I can tap in with you, man. Let me see something. Oh, because you don't got no content. On the low? Okay. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Hey, bro. It's Friday. I ain't got no job and I ain't got shit to do. We're gonna get you high today, man. I definitely need me a blinker. I need me a blinker or two. I need me a blinker. We need some flour. And yet you lack empathy and been a dick the exact thing you say Kirk was guilty of. And you're entitled. Come on. And you're entitled to yours. I feel as though I've been justified eventually, unfortunately. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high today, man. Ham, no burger. Peanut butter, no jelly. You ain't never got two things to match. Let's go to my house, man. You want some Kool-Aid? You know I want some Kool-Aid.
September 11th terror attacks. Tonight we are remembering the first responders who risked their lives and in many instances paid the ultimate price. The children of some of the brave firefighters who rushed into the Twin Towers are now joining the FDY themselves to carry their legacies forward. Our Sam Brock has
24 years ago on the day.
For a second today, time stood still as the nation honored the thousands killed on September 11th and the bravery of those who responded from Lower Manhattan to Pennsylvania to our nation's capital, where President Trump attended a ceremony at the Pentagon.
Those have got to be the best fucking movies known to man. Yes, they are. I can watch all of them, especially the first Friday. And I keep hearing talking about coming out with the new one.
Guys, never forget the actions that they took.
Rest in peace, 9/11 victim. Yes, sir. I was 21. I was 21 when it happened. I was 21. I remember where I was at too.
I do remember being on the ground.
I was actually asleep. I was at home. I was asleep because I watch the news. I keep the TV on all day long. I look at the TV. I see like some smoke on the building and shit. I'm like, what is going on here? And another hit. I was like, no. First one's the best. Second one's okay, but the third one, the Christmas one, oh yeah, I love the second one. The third one. The ancestry shit, cool though. Apparently, something like 90% of the people of European ancestry are descendants of King Charlemagne. He's a Genghis Khan. Hold on. Genghis Khan. I was 20. You was 26. Damn. You was 26. Yeah, I was 21. So that you got you a little older than me. Okay, you a little OG too. Okay. Yeah, man, that was crazy. I can remember when it happened. That's crazy. I didn't believe that, yo. I didn't. Man, that had everybody on the. That had everybody like on the crazy for real, yo. We ain't know what was gonna hit next. You 50 now? Okay, I'm 45. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm 45. So yeah, that's what's up.
Just turned 49 years old.
Damn, look, 49, 50. Here's a fun for everyone blue eyes related, and everyone has some percent of Ghana's king. Dang, yo, 24 years ago.
Scott's father was only 35 years old at the time. They both said,
Damn.
this is like September 11th.
It don't really seem like it been that long, though. Really, it don't seem like that long. I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows about Guinness Kong.
We thank Sam Brock and that new generation of brave firefighters. Thanks so much for watching Top Story. I'm Tom Yamas in New York. Stay right there. More news on the way.
All right, we don't want to watch no Drew Barrymore.
It's funny.
Have over a million. God damn, over 1 million kids.
My next guest needs no introduction.
$1 million. I looked into whether or not there was any relationship between Washington and Charmaine.
No introduction.
Charmaine.
I've been in love with him my entire life. It's David Letterman.
My family's just German and Irish people. All right, what Nick said. I looked into relationship between the Washington Charlemagne's, and Ghana's kings, and it said nope. So unless it's very, very descendant relation, my blue-eyed self calls bullshit. Like a little kid in the car. I call bullshit. Bullshit. Hey, we got social study class going on here, y'all. Oh, that's damn, that's David Letterman. I ain't seen him in years. So we can't put that on TV. You can't put that on. You can watch the news though. Dang, y'all, I'm down to one cigarette. One cigarette left. I guess I'll say that one for the morning.
And by the way, if you don't want to go viral, then leave now. Thank you.
I know that's right.
What is the doggy doing here?
Unless my math is wrong, I'm Harry and William's 11th cousin. They haven't answered any of my calls. Hey, while y'all talking about cousins though, I do have me a famous relative too though. Shaquille O'Neal, that's my cousin. Shaquille O'Neal, my cousin. That's the famous cousin I have. I don't have no presidents or no kings, no emperors. I just got Shaquille O'Neal. King of the Holy Roman Empire. That's what's up. But my grandfather is the king. So I mean, my grandfather's last name is King. Like I'm a king. My grandfather's a king for real. Yeah, Shaq's my cousin though. Like I was born in Newark, New Jersey. Shaq was born in Newark, New Jersey. Like Shaq's mother and my grandmother were. Let me get it right. Shaq's mother and my grandmother. Like. Don't let me get a line. Alive appropriately 800 AD. You on the East Coast? Yeah. Yep, I'm on the East Coast. I'm down south a little bit, but they don't call it down south, but it's down south. I'm in North Carolina. I was born in Jersey, but I was raised in North Carolina. I actually got some pictures with Shaq too, though. Not me. I got pictures with Shaq with like my grandmother and his mom. The most interesting thing about my family would be my great grandma. They would be World War II veterans, and was a lot of people. That's what's up. Cause I actually work at a veterans home. That's what I do. That's my 9 to 5. I actually work at a veterans home. So I work with veterans. We got some. Yeah, I definitely work at a veterans home. And I be hearing them stories they be telling me. Sometimes it be the same stories over and over again. Your grandfather was a hero, Caden. That's very interesting. Hell yeah. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be right here right now. I just wish they would have took care of him. But they couldn't do nothing about what's going on now.
800 shows already yourself. 6 years. Congratulations.
Thank you. I can't believe we've made it this far.
Fantastic. You're doing a great job. And look at this.
All right, we on the news. Let's get the news back on. Yes, what's up, man? We got some royal people in here today, man. We got some people. We got some heavy hitters in here tonight, y'all. I appreciate y'all guys, yo. A lot of y'all the first time y'all coming here. You know what I mean? So I guess we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I guess we're gonna continue this tomorrow, y'all. You know what I mean? It is like 3:05. I really don't want to get off on here. General Ambrose Burnside is a distant cousin of mine. Okay, general. A general. Not like a general off the commercial. That's what's up. Yeah, we got some people in here. We got some heavy hitters in here, y'all. We late nighters, man. Everybody some night owls in here. Cause it's 3 o'clock a.m. in the East Coast. I know some of y'all might be. I know a lady who's related to Ulysses. At the end of the day, we agree on a lot more than everybody would think. We just need to figure out the other shit. Yeah, man, I swear we do. Cause we more alike than y'all think. You know what I mean? We got more in common than y'all really think, though. You know what I mean? It's just a damn color and the way of thinking. Turn on the damn lights, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, man. I ain't turning on the damn lights. I turn these lights on. I know a lady who.
You know what? He didn't calm down. He came down and said, "Help me." I went upstairs and yes, I saw. Is that what you want to hear?
I don't want to get off till I get like 9,000. I don't want to get off till I see like 9K views. We almost at 9K views. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Brett. I really don't want to get off here. I want.